we are back in the garage. The weather outside is absolutely dreadful. We are back on this Mark 1 1983 red, classic red burner. I'll get into this in a tick. Just want to quickly address a question that came up. Do Raleigh burner forks fit a Raleigh Grifter frame? I'll show you in a tick. Also, whilst I'm on that Grifter theme, I'll also do another question that's popped up. What are my thoughts on Raleigh burner or mag wheels on a Grifter frame and forks? And more importantly, do they fit? Right, let's get into this classic little red burner. And this one, I know you guys have been waiting for. So there it is, stripped down. So I've kept the original bearings, bottom bracket bearings. Don't worry, I'll turn the frame around in a moment so you can see the other side of it. It's basically been stripped, polished and cleaned. I put new grease on the headset bearings, so you got a nice new grease in there. I clean up all the chrome work. That little shop sticker's staying. Obviously, new grease on those bottom fork bearings. Forks have been waxed with some T-cut. The frames had a nice bit of polish on it. The crank arms have had some polish, and the wheels, not the wheels, the pedals, the maxi cross pedals have had a good little bath. Yeah, nice little muck off bike cleaner, and nice bit of kit. I will do some better close-up images of the parts. Break it down into like a 10 or 12 second video. That will go onto the YouTube shorts. So if you want a quick update on the parts as a close-up with some nice music over the top, I'll do some YouTube shorts on them. But yeah, let's show you the parts and what we've done with them. And they actually look really nice. I was missing, as you know, a front brake caliper and lever. I was missing the correct handlebar grips, and I was missing something else. That's it, I was missing a pad set. I managed to source all the bits. Let's get into what we've done. So, original seat post, the MX Brooks seat. Giving it a good wash, clean. You got those really cool battle scars from back in the day. Remember, this bike is being kept in its exactly the same condition, only cleaned. The seat guts have been stripped down, and all the nuts and bolts and the fixing screw has been cleaned, and the seat post itself has had a really good polish with some auto sole and a soft yellow cloth. The SR stem has been stripped and cleaned, and all bolts removed, polished, still keeping its original patination and battle scars. The handlebars had a good T-cut, so they're looking nice. Don't know what this camera will pick up, but yeah, that's it. Not the best lighting here, so that's good. Nice survivor parts, those 3 items. Moving on to the wheels. So this is a back wheel in a lot better condition. You wouldn't think so, but that took an hour to clean up. You got some good shine on the chrome there, some good chrome. Now the back tyre is actually pretty bald. You can see where it's had the skid marks from back in the day. That tyre I'm keeping that tyre because it's all part of a bike. But in its place, just hold up there, Tick, I have managed to source from my stock of used old tyres a snake belly tyre, original snake belly, in a much better tread. You see that there? That's it. Much better tread. So that'll go with the bike as and when I set it on. I've got a nice tyre aged correct condition. Moving on to a front tyre and a front wheel. Much better condition, cleaned them up well. And yes, it's not mint. Yes, there's surface corrosion and pitting. And yes, they have blemishes and God knows what else. But this bike, you've got to remember, is a survivor rebuild. It's not a parts put together bike. It's not something I've built up from scratch. Brought it from its only owner, I believe its only owner. Moved to Norfolk from Essex. Used it for a short time. Hung it in his garage. And I'm only doing what's needed is to bring it back to life. So that's the wheels and tyres, bars, seat and stem you looked at. Now let's get on to the missing parts and what I've done with the existing parts. Okay, so it was missing the correct red and yellow dotty grips. So the dotty means that there are dots on these and this sleeve comes off like that. Unfortunately, they got what they called in the day blown ends. So you used to pick, didn't you, the ends out whilst parked up down High Street. Made in Taiwan, original spec dotty grips. And obviously front wheel nuts have been cleaned and degreased and given them a little wipe over with a nice little cloth. I'm just trying to get close-ups here so you can see exactly how nice these little parts are. Yes, they could do more cleaning, but I'm okay with that. Front fork end tags there. Get onto the brakes in a tick. Front R nut, seat clamp, R nut, nice and clean. Obviously that's the back wheel nuts and my chain tensioners. Right, let's get on to the brakes in a tick. I was missing some of them. I'll be fitting the Lollipop RR300 reflector to the back. And that is stock. That is what was a specified item back in the day on a spec list. I think some came with the RR270 or 290, like a rectangular reflector. I know the Aero Pro Burner had the rectangular reflector, but I think you could ask the dealer to chuck on an RR300. I think they would have done it back in the day. Right, it was missing the front brake. I managed to source, well, these came as a job lot, so front and rear Wyman Type 1020 calipers and a missing lever. They came as a job lot, so that's good. I got them. In the post that arrived at my work address are some brake blocks. So I'll have brake blocks for the front. That's the rear Wyman Type 1020 caliper, cleaned, looking very, very tidy indeed. Look at the shine on that, look, stunning. And then here, obviously, is a brake lever. You can see there, the Type 1020. These have a date on them. You can see that there. So I'll put a screenshot somewhere, but yeah, 983, just there. That's the date of these, which match up to the date on the frame, which is down this rear tube. I'll put a screenshot or put a date on there as well. 983, it all ties up together. We were missing a pad set. Let's get into them. Right, pad sets. It came with a Velcro pad set. Only one, in actually really clean condition. But I tried looking, but bugger me, could I find a stem pad in that same condition. I'll keep looking. I managed to find a crossbar pad that came with the I bought a crossbar pad, another one of these, and the reflectors, not reflectors, the grips job lot. I'll get into that in a tick. So it's missing that, so I thought, okay, let's push up a level. As a frame so nice, I thought let's get a repop pad set. 30 quid, free postage, bargain. Poppers on here, so you got the poppers. Now I know the Mark 1 tough burner had poppers on them. I can't see a reason why the popper pad set, you've got some discrepancy in the thickness, I believe, of a Raleigh writing, but hey ho. How's that peeling there? Look, that's peeling, look. That's right. That's not good, is it? Peeling, anyway. I'll try and get that glue down, but yeah, 30 quid is what it is, isn't it? It'll set it off nice. Anyway, let's clear this deck and get a bike stand on here, and then I'll get into that question about the Grifter forks. Burner forks, Grifter frame. So, question was, burner forks fit in the Grifter frame? Let's find out. Grifter frame, about this frame now, about a year. Done nothing with it. I think it's quite cool, the colour. An old pair of burner forks there. Question is, do they fit in there? Let's find out. Right, hopefully you can see this. So Grifter frame, burner forks. Right, they're in. Question is, do they fit? Well, they're flush. They look good, but there's your answer. Too short. Too short. And once you get the bearings, the headset, there's nothing. Nothing. So, focus. That's it. My advice is, well, the answer is no, unless you modify the frame and or the forks. I don't know how you modify the frame. Don't know. Modify the forks, extend them, but I think that is pretty much your answer to that. Other question, mag wheels on a Grifter. Question 2, mag wheels on a Grifter. Just quickly, I'm going to show you, because I want to get back into that burner. Stay with this video for a couple of minutes. And in answer to your question, no, these don't fit either. So fit it on a burner, but not a Grifter, because the fork drop out, different size. See that? Hang on, let's go there. They are different size. So don't know, maybe different spindle, maybe heavy acorn mags, maybe Skyways would fit. Don't know. Sorry, I couldn't help anymore. Let's get back on that burner. I had a bit of trouble with my bike stand. It kept on twisting about and falling apart. I think Santa will have to get me a new one for Christmas this year. Anyway, so I skipped a little bit there. I apologise, but the wheels are on. It's got a ton of bolts, but yeah, you can see now what a cracking, beautiful patination clean-up I've done. Nice dirty hands. Chain tensioners are on, but I've got to make the wheel a bit tighter because this is a bit slacky. Anyway, I'm going to put you in cradle now and get some proper bits done. We've got to get the bars on, the back brake, front brake, get that lollipop reflector, seat clamp. Let's do this. So we're nearly there. I can't believe how nice this bike looks. Right, so you've seen what's happened. Now I've got to put the dotty grips on. Got to fit that front brake lever, but no cable. Make sure that front brake caliper sits right. And then we'll get dotty grips on, pad set, and then we'll finish it off. I'm trying to think, right? I think that's actually the first bike I ever finished. Bought from one owner, brought it back, sourced the parts, cleaned it up, fixed it, finished. I'm very pleased with it. Let's get in the kitchen. Under the lights, let's show you around it. So there she is. 983 Mark 1 Raleigh Classic. Classic Raleigh red burner, black forks, yellow snake bellies, 1M Type 10 calipers, all original chrome, all original paint. Some paint decay on the front forks. The frame, the bare frame itself is in incredible condition for its year. Like I said, I've sourced the yellow and red dotty grips, sourced the front 1M caliper and lever, repop pad set, not the best, but it will do. I love that lollipop. RR300 rear reflector on that, really sets off that rear end on that bike, and a nice worn yellow snake belly. But the pedals are original Maxi Cross pedals. Clean them up with just some surface spray. Sprayed on some surface spray on that, a little brush and a cloth, and got into the nooks and crannies and give them a good clean. As you can see there, got to quickly tighten up that chain, so pull the wheel back to tighten the chain up. But yeah, it looks nice, doesn't it, under the LED lights. And yeah, that frame pops just there. You can see that beautiful red, original red paint, and that lovely decals. That crank arm is nice and clean. The chain ring, seat post, seat, all its battle scars, all its scuffs. I've not tried to hide them. I think that's the difference between this build and a full-on resto. Sending it to a paint shop just takes away any history it shows. I've still got the original grips, but yeah, lovely bike, really chuffed for it. Let's get into the end of this video and wrap it up. So I'm done. You let me know in the comments what you think about the video. Leave a like if you want to like the video. A comment if you're new, or comment anyway. A sub. Leave a subscribe button. Hit that sub button. It means a lot. We're nearly halfway to 1,000. When we get to 1,000, we get monetized, and then I can start getting some proper kit in and giving you some proper production videos. Next on the channel is that Super Burner. Mark 1 Super Burner, very easy resto. I've managed to source some Tange Japan grips, and about that really, that's it. It needs new tyres. I got them fat and thin, the gunwall tyres. I've got them bad boys, but that needs a good clean. So that's number 2 Mark 1s. I like the Mark 1s. That little mag burner down there, quickly, that little mag burner I've got still. I'm going to try the Skyways on the Mark 1 Super Burner. Grifter needs finishing off, brake cables, but plenty to come on the video over Christmas time. Yeah, so for me and my random collection of burners, thanks for watching. I'll see you in a few days. Now uploaded is a YouTube short, just some short of that little mag burner, of that little red burner. I'll see you in a couple of days on the next one. Thank you.